there, beer tubers. Welcome back to another episode of Maxwell Starr's beer review. Today we're going to take a look at the newest product from Pump House in Moncton, New Brunswick. We're going to take a look at Pump House Premium Lager. This originally was called Pump House Premium Lager 1516 when it was on tap in various bars around southern New Brunswick. Now that they've released this in a really nice, sleek black packaging, they've changed the name just to, Pump House Premium Lager. What I really like about this particular one is the presentation. I mean, your typical Pump House beers.
Let me just grab a couple here. Move the sriracha sauce. Here. Oh, pardon me. Thank you.
Yeah, like typically your Pump House stuff comes in bottles like this, like that's Pump House Canadian Cream Ale, these Pump House Scotch Ale. These are a couple of bottles I had stored away in the back of the fridge for a future beer mail. But this is really quite new, and I really quite like it. Not only that, the boxes are completely different. I don't have one on hand to show you, but basically, instead of being organized by your standard 4x3 12-pack, these ones come in a 12-pack instead of, most Pump House products come in a 6-pack. These ones come in a 12-pack that's 2x6, so it's like really long. It's quite a decent package. It's actually quite unique when you walk into the store. I mean, really, it doesn't take up much more shelf space than it doesn't take up any more shelf space actually than a typical 12-pack would if they come in a flat of 24 bottles. But it's actually quite unique, and I got to give kudos to Pump House for giving it such presentation. Anyway, to read the back of the bottle, it says every single Pump House Premium Lager is brewed using just barley, hops, water, and yeast in accordance to the Reinheitsgebot beer purity law of 1516. Cold aged and matured for more than 6 weeks, there are no additives, adjuncts, artificial color carbonation, resulting in a 100% natural lager. Now I picked this up. Excuse me. I picked this bottle up in a 12-pack, obviously, just before Christmas last year. It's been in my fridge for 2 months. This one was just launched the previous week from so this was like from the very first shipment that came to our liquor stores. I sent a bottle of this to L. Harlock of Hughley's Beer Reviews, and he actually got a chance to review it first, so I'm not technically the first person to review this. Oh well. Anyway, love the packaging. I gotta admit that. But is the beer inside matching up? It's got your standard, your red Pump House cap. I've always liked the caps for them. Give it a pour. So appearance-wise, it's got a really nice appearance for a premium lager product. One finger ahead, a brassy golden appearance, a little bit on the copper side. Very nice looking. Doesn't seem to have a lot of head retention and has a ton of carbonation coming up through the center of that. My HD camera here, you can probably make out a lot of that. Oh yeah, you sure can. Wow, look at that. That's just streaming up to the top of the glass. Anyway, let's cut the smell. There's a subtle herbal hop note to it, but the main thing you're getting off of it is this creamy vegetable kind of smell. It's like a combination of cream and like a creamy boiled vegetable, like cream corn or something. Now they don't use adjuncts in this one, so I know it's not like actual corn, but it's got like this creamy, like green beans or string beans or vegetable kind of smell to it, which might be a turn off to some people, but I don't think it's too bad. Although it's not the best smelling lager out there. I mean, Creemore Springs smells a lot better than that. Let's give it a taste. Well, it's definitely got a fair deal of earthy hoppy bitterness and this distinct toasted grain kind of taste in there. Like nothing, anything like adjuncty, like a corn or an oat or anything like that. It's actually got this really nice toasted barley kind of flavor in the very, emanating from the very back. The predominant thing you get is this earthy herbal bitterness combined with like a subtle amount, not too much, of like a bit of an apple sour kind of, like a Granny Smith kind of apple sour. There's just a subtle sweetness around the front edge of the tongue and on the sides, and you mainly get this grain, sweet grain, toasted grain, herbal bitterness in the center of the back. It lingers for a little bit, but doesn't stick around too long. It's not bad. As for dryness, it's not really the driest thing in the world. I've still got some wetness in the back of my throat that's sort of lingering and hurts. However, on a hot day, this thing would probably be very, very good. Anyway, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit, and I'll be back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Pump House Premium Lager. So what did I think about this particular beer? It's not bad. Actually, as far as many basic macro lagers out there, this one's... It's not as great as I think a true craft lager could be. However, I do think this is actually a pretty good tasting beer. Where would I rate it? I think that this beer is actually at least as good as like Moosehead's Premium Dries. I'd almost think that this is better. But still, I'm only going to give the same rating of like a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, I can't really foreseeably give it anything better except for the fact that, you know, I'd prefer drinking a case of this or a case of Moosehead Dry just as much as the other. I almost bought some more of this today, actually. Just around the house. And when we first got this case, this has been sitting in my fridge for 2 months just because it's in my review queue with everything else. But as for the rest of this pack, it's already gone. It was gone about a week into it. We did enjoy this one, and Neely liked it, I liked it. It was just fine. But it's not like it's an incredible, mind-blowing lager. Don't go into this thinking like, hey, it's craft beer in New Brunswick. It's got to be good. It's good, but it's not as good as it could be. But it's still a very good product, and a 3.5 out of 5 is very deserving of this particular beer. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say about this particular one. So thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and all feedback is welcome. Like the video if you like it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers!